Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. And we are live with the big dog.
Seething after last week.
Seething is right. He has had his eyes squared light. We are less than 2 weeks from Extreme Rules, and I'm very, very interested.
Last week, as you saw, personal issues mounted and egos exploded. Miss Lashley looked to even the score. The rematch against the Revival.
Something out quick because we know the Revival don't just function on the same page. They function.
Finds himself in the middle of a lot of things here in WWE.
Lashley's a dangerous competitor if Roman's focused on anything other than Bobby Lashley.
And wanting to run the show here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, they see there's an opportunity heading to and not looking at anybody else.
And General Manager Kurt Angle has taken under consideration the fact that Reigns.
Never ever in my career did I think I'd say that I lost to the Revival. Worst tag team partner of all time. Bob, I want to team up with Bob, no. I want to fight Bob. Because I don't like Bob. When the fact is, 10 years ago, you weren't the guy. 10 years from now, you still won't be the guy because I'm the guy. Big dog who runs this yard.
Champion Dolph Ziggler and his running buddy Drew McIntyre. Well, of course.
You, Roman Reigns, are saying someone else to you. You walk around like you own the place. Hell, you call everything in this world has to go through you.
The hero, like last week when you saved the day for your buddy Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. That actually, thank you. That actually brings us, you want to make everything about you.
And since you stuck your nose in our business last week,
Not bode well for Roman Reigns.
Oh, yes.
Reigns with the first punch, a right hand, realizing he's out. Reigns. And now the mug in his eye. Here comes
Roman Reigns deserves this.
Seth Rollins, the architect, McIntyre as well. And McIntyre. Rollins fired up.
And Bobby Lashley, and somehow it all ended with these four. For these two men, that won't be a problem. How many times they can pin the other, that might.
55 pounds, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns now Revival, but here tonight he teams with his Shield brother Seth Rollins against McIntyre.
For sure, but I certainly think that this is a case of Roman Reigns thinking with his heart, thinking with his gut.
That if you have two scores to settle, that you can't settle them on the same night.
Not be easy for Reigns. The competitors in this matchup tonight, Drew McIntyre.
Well, the big dog certainly was not happy when he. Boy, he is in great shape, ready to.
We're awaiting the arrival of one of the most intimidating auras in all of sports entertainment.
With Drew McIntyre, that his swag, his confidence, his.
A 1,000-yard stare from Drew McIntyre, ready to handle his business, and they've done just that.
You saw the tweet earlier tonight. Now burn the house down with Seth Rollins, but he said only I can go. Chris Jericho and The Miz have held the title more times.
I love shy away from the spotlight, and that's something I love in competitors.
Respect for Seth Rollins and what he's accomplished in his hard work ethic. The fact is,
Seth Rollins. It is eating Seth Rollins up inside. The fact that he's no longer.
And saying, I'm going to look into the future, and the future for me is Extreme Rules.
Seth is right. And again, I'm not sure if you want to get into a mat-based wrestling match with Dolph Ziggler, one of the great WWE World Champions. And Rollins now.
Ziggler putting his forearm right across the bridge of Seth's nose. Perfectly legal, very
by Rollins, went for the hip toss. Ziggler countered with a roll-up, shoulders down, grabbed the tights, and Rollins.
see a lot of that strategy at Extreme Rules, 30-minute Iron Man match.
You see, that's the thing, cool. The other doesn't know.
Here comes Drew McIntyre, 6'5", 200 to be reckoned with here in WWE.
Absolute Terminator, Drew McIntyre.
How much he learned, how he grew up, how he matured, how he learned to enjoy Drew McIntyre. There's a leapfrog by Rollins, a bit by the power of McIntyre.
Rollins might have underestimated. Talk about a couple combustible elements. Hurry. Dying for this moment.
Collar and elbow.
Backing up the big dog.
McIntyre powering Reigns back toward the corner. Being admonished by the official.
There was a mistake. You don't stop and address the referee when you've got Roman Reigns backed into the corner.
And Roman
Drop, but McIntyre able to shift his weight. Wow. Man,
what a
somewhat competitive condition for the match later tonight.
Reigns teams with Lashley against the Revival.
Roman Reigns less than 100% heading into their match with the Revival later tonight.
Let's take another look.
We call that a Glasgow kiss, a headbutt. Can you believe Drew McIntyre
hooks the leg? Roman kicks out at 2.
Roman is absolutely rocked.
McIntyre says he loves to fight. He relishes
of the hour, and Roman Reigns in the next 60 minutes, approximately,
of Roman Reigns as McIntyre and Ziggler continue to dominate the big dog.
That's right,
Numbers out. Now, McIntyre is a guy who, a number of years ago, when he first came into WWE, he realized he had to work hard to get back here, and now he doesn't. He wants to take names.
I belong in a certain spot. I am willing to earn my way back.
Oh, because Dolph has been so aggressive ever since teaming with McIntyre. Knocking Ziggler out of the sky.
What timing!
Tag the architect.
Oh, Seth wants it in the worst way.
Tag. Rollins. Leapfrog up over top. There's the sling blade. Oh, McIntyre driven off his feet.
Drive by.
Frog splash! Rollins for the win! And unbelievable as Reigns is knocked over the top rope by McIntyre. Knee to the backdrop. Went for the super kick and got caught.
Uh-oh. Amazing.
Rollins has that look in his eye.
Oh.
The top rope! Up in the lights! Down! For the moment, sleeper hold now, center of the ring.
You have to respect the fact that Ziggler and Maz trying to tag the big dog.
And Ziggler able to bring a Seth ride. The official right there as Seth Rollins tries to somehow stay in this matchup. But Ziggler's got to make it back to a vertical base and somehow break this hold. Take a tag. Ziggler, though.
Famouser.
The Famouser for the win.
How close Rollins was to being counted out.
Roman Reigns, the first of 2.
I was worried about. I knew that this match would go deep, it would go long, and for Roman Reigns to be able to go.
Seth Rollins, we talk a lot about McIntyre's power, but he is a true bona fide mean streak in McIntyre.
Yeah, he's a new breed, Michael. He's a new kind of athlete.
In his track, set though, lands on his feet. Drew outside the ring. Rollins,
look up to his own corner.
Double team. McIntyre ripped Reigns off the apron and allowed him to. Dolph in off the tag now. Rollins sent outside the ring, and now McIntyre.
Roman, these fans nuts when Dolph Ziggler just takes his time.
Rollins reverses Ziggler into the barricade.
Hey, Dolph.
Teamwork by McIntyre.
McIntyre threw Ziggler into the ring, made the
get into the ring.
Rollins dragging his body across the ring. Opportunity.
But I don't think Rollins realized that he fell the wrong direction away from his corner.
Range. Can Rollins get there? Seth Rollins.
Oh, wait a second.
There's going to be disqualification here, but it doesn't matter at this point because there's a beatdown going on. McIntyre again on Seth Rollins.
Is going to be forced by his decision to walk back out here later tonight.
But now Rollins all by his lonesome inside the ring. Roman just endured an entire match, plus a post-match beatdown from his...
Now the Revival teeing off on Roman Reigns. What's the matter to a 4... Ziggler meets Rollins in 4 Extreme Rules.
Talk about wearing down. What kind of condition is Roman Reigns going to be in? Bobby Lashley.
He wanted the 2 matches. He wanted this one. He
doesn't-
wanted the one with the Revival.
That lit hell out of Reigns.
Sometimes you got to take what you want.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
And the Revival gonna
I
deliver.
like it. I got to be honest. I like it. Do what you got to do to make a name for yourself.
They're looking for a little early advantage before their match later tonight with Bobby Lashley.
On tonight against the Revival in a tag team match here on Monday Night Raw.
And we 1-on-2 if Roman Reigns is unable to come back out tonight and be successful.
Yeah, Roman, that is a threat.
Well, we're going to find out how this all plays out. On for the second time tonight, Roman Reigns enters a matchup. Not only did he have a match, but this tag match tonight.
Absolutely not. And Roman's going to do his best not to let any pain show on his face.
Let Bobby Lashley do a lot of the work. I don't think his ego will allow him to, but that's what... I mean, what did Bobby Lashley say a week ago? Let me finish tonight.
Major upset because of the miscommunication between Reigns and Lashley. Lashley's chagrin. Reigns can't be at 100%. So will Lashley have to carry this match tonight?
No, I think for Bobby, he wants to.
And again, remember, General Manager Kurt.
So if Roman Reigns and Bobby both are thinking about that fact.
Roman Reigns telling Lashley, I want to start this match. And Bobby says, okay, big man, go right ahead and do just. Roman and Bobby are fish, and the Revival are sharks. Boys.
Well, I like the Revival's confidence. You have to have it or
Can't match power with Reigns, but notice Dawson taking a wild swing at the rib cage.
for a spot of the body they're not going to let up until Roman Reigns shows like
A bit ago that Reigns was beat down and then suffered the effects of the Shatter Machine by the Revival.
Effects. And this is where the Revival are like sharks when they smell blood in the water.
what did it say to you guys that Bobby Lashley without much
Bobby's got to be trying to prove a point.
well, bravado is a big word and
Period of time if Roman's ribs are really hurt as bad as we think.
And look at that, Wilder trying to run interference, and Scott and again focusing on the ribs.
and this is what the Revival is talking about. We're a great tag team.
And now, sending Dawson out of the ring. Whoa, here we are. Last week was no fluke, and the Revival trying to prove it again tonight.
Dash Wilder now.
Team title match at Extreme Rules. So who do you go after? You go after another big
And Scott Dawson continuing to focus. Roman Reigns.
Oh, when you're at the top of the mountain, you're at
Oh, look at this now. Again working in the midsection. Lashley also saying to Roman, hey, you're the one who got...
This is where I do my work. He asked for all this work here tonight.
...control thus far.
It's a great strategy. Dawson using his low in the interim.
Revival's such a dangerous team, but then when you have an injury that they...
Opportunities, not getting them. And I think when you have a showing like they have the last...
He tweeted out that he wanted the Revival to sit back, able to get into this match.
Well,
Tag. Here's Wilder.
Roman attempted to reverse the hip toss, but
These two not allowing Bobby Lashley in. And now the look on the face by Bobby has really
match, and he told Lashley, you stay back there and watch how it's done. So it's not all just the Revival. Ribs, Roman Reigns able to stop him, caught him right to the face, and another one. And the big, caught again in the ribs.
Great counter to stop the moment.
Now is Reigns' opportunity, if he chooses to take it, to go to the corner and make...
Can Roman
Tag
swallow
was
his
made,
pride
tag
and
was
make the
made by
tag?
Dawson. Dash Wilder now from behind.
Just like
Wilder,
last week.
Just like last week with the tights, almost stole one again. Things up at 2.
There's no way one man is going to beat both members of the Revival.
Now a spine buster to Dawson.
How long can he stay in?
The referee.
And Reigns shaking him off again.
You got to swap.
I don't get it.
That's the pride of the man, Roman Reigns, and again was no choice but to call for the bell. And again,
Clearly, the Revival had a game plan, and they didn't care about wins and losses.
Wait again here.
Tag him in, and now the Revival going to town on Reigns.
And Bobby doesn't care.
Hyena's feasting on the big dog's carcass right now.
And a very proud man, a proud competitor, but I mean, at some point,
This night would end in some kind of bad way for Roman Reigns when he hits his back on Roman Reigns.
Well, what we now know is that Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns.
Kevin Owens claims he's ready to go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Owens claims that he is ready to destroy a monster.
My keys. I need my keys. Give me my keys.
I don't have your keys.
What do you mean you don't have my keys?
I don't
They're
have
in
your-
there. Just look for them. Come on.
Because there's your car.
KO sure looked defeated last week, but has he rallied tonight?
Flipped over his rental car. What could Strowman possibly have in store for Kevin? Tomorrow night after SmackDown Live, only on the WWE Network, goes one-on-one with Mustafa Ali on 205 Live.
Meanwhile, on versus KO.
Mr. Monster in the Bank, Braun Strowman!
Kevin Owens. Now, guys, we've seen Braun Strowman throw Kevin Owens off the top of a rental car. Can you imagine what Braun Strowman could do to Kevin Owens next?
Don't give him any ideas, Cole, you maniac.
It is one thing to, yes, what kind of mental condition he's in is another story.
I think Kevin did a
He
perfect.
said he's thrilled.
Yeah, look at that. That's a face of excitement. Hey,
Kevin Owens has up his sleeve tonight against Braun Strowman. Strowman sends Owens across the ring. And a breather.
Hey, KO just wants to regroup, get his mind right, refocus.
Kevin Owens is running out of the arena. This match is underway, and Kevin Owens has run out of this. A count of 8 now by the official. Now a count of 9, and Kevin Owens is.
Kevin, don't stop. This is. Don't stop to look to where you've been. This never works out. There's his car. Oh no. Oh no.
In defense of the valet guy?
Just keep running,
behind
Kevin.
the TV truck.
Oh, he's got it anywhere. Kevin needs to find a place to hide from this monster. Here.
He just hit.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
Go away.
Oh my God, no.
Come on. Run. Run. Please. Let me out. Let me out of here.
Doing?
Are you?
Hey.
Somebody help.
Owens is trapped inside that porta potty.
Somebody better tell in more ways than one.
Where's he taking him?
Who knows?
Coming out here. Strowman's coming out here.
He's bringing
Kevin Owens is trapped.
dragging this far.
What? Oh, no, no, no.
No, Braun, don't.
Thank God.
Well, finally some sympathy shown by Braun Strowman.
Family.
KO was inside. Oh my God.
Hard that hit the floor.
Impact as he hit the floor.
You gotta feel sorry for Kevin.
Not feel sorry for Kevin Owens.
Braun Strowman feels anything.
Clear the way, clear the way. Kevin, we're the LTs. Easy, Kevin, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by countout, Braun!
That's the winner of the match. Braun Strowman couldn't have been content with a countout.
Well,
he had to...
there's a reason that man, Braun Strowman, is Smith.